Welcome to the KEbnY Video Show, the place and platform for indie creatives. I'm your host, KEbnY Moore. We're talking rap music in this episode. Before we start the show, would you do 3 things for me? First, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Coach_ANYKENY so you can check out other episodes of the show. Second, follow me on social media at Coach_ANYKENY on Instagram and TikTok. Follow us at KEbnY Collective on Instagram and Twitch, and KEbnY Music on Facebook, which is spelled capital ANY, capital KE, lowercase b, lowercase n, and capital Y. And third, go download our new music, Cry for Help, at KEbnYcollective.bandcamp.com. All right, my guest is backstage and ready to go, so let's start the show. Before my guest joins me, let's check out a clip of his music. Here's L. Butler, First Lady, on the KEbnY Video Show.
Okay. Hold on, Rouse. You good?
Nah.
What's going on? Talk to me. What's up?
I ain't feeling this.
I mean, what you want to do? Like, I mean, it's a photo shoot. What you want to do? You want to rock something different? We can wear something different. That's what you want. Like,
Yeah, this ain't me.
did we bring extra clothes? I don't know. Like, where's the clothes at?
Yo.
What's up? What you think about this?
Yeah, that's
This looks
dope.
more like you.
That's dope.
All
Let's
right,
do
babe.
that.
We out.
Alright, we good.
Yo, this goes out to all my new generation first ladies. I know they painted this picture that you had to be a certain way, but if you say, then just be you. Just be you. Undergird that man, support that ministry. Be the truest you that you can be. She never been a typical first lady. Nah, she ain't the hypocritical first lady. It just means that she's a little different first lady. She to take me as I am, first lady. She never signed up for the seat of a first lady. She ain't gonna walk to the beat of a first lady. She keeps it real type of first lady. Not the big hat and the heels, first lady. More like the Timberland boots, first lady. Got the streets down in her roots, first lady. She the ride or die kind of first lady. Really not the type to cry, first lady.
Now joining me is L. Butler. He's an indie rap artist in the Brooklyn area. He's an award-winning artist, musician, producer, and a bishop in the Lord's Church. You just saw a clip of his new music. Now let's bring him on to talk about it. Bishop, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Thanks for being on. How you doing?
No doubt. Thanks for having me, man. I'm honored to be here. What's good?
Yeah, man, it's my pleasure. I sort of, like I told you, we talked, kind of had a little pre-production meeting, and I was feeling a new project, so I just had to reach out and have you on. So just glad to have you.
Appreciate that, man. That's the I'll do whatever I want project, and not
We're gonna get to that.
about the album itself, man. Like,
We're gonna get to that. Absolutely. All right, so I always ask this question when I have guests on with me for the first time, and here it is. Tell me your earliest memory or the moment you fell in love with music.
The moment I fell in love with music in general,
Yeah, your earliest memory or the moment that you fell in love with music.
saw my grandmother playing guitar.
Okay.
My grandmother is in the folklore gospel hall of fame.
Wow.
And,
Okay.
yeah, they were really big on the quartet scene.
Hmm.
And my family had a group called the Butler Gospel Singers. It's like wild. And
And they were in New York doing quartet music.
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And that was during the days of the oh wow, the Winslow Boys and the Beauty Lights. There was a group called the the People's Singers. Um, oh man, it was so many. And my family, we actually they had an anniversary, the fourth Sunday in August every year.
Okay.
And but the moment I knew like music was in my blood, when like I can recall my grandmother playing the guitar, and then just out of nowhere, and I'm sure that this piano was in my house the whole time, but I saw that the piano revealed itself to me at
Hmm.
in my project apartment, upright piano. And I, I'd start playing like that and playing drums, and that's it. It's just been like music has been a part of me from that point forward.
It's interesting that you say that because uh, that's how the piano kind of found me. My
Yeah.
great grandmother, um, she was in Baltimore. She played for my great uncle, Connie, at the Christian Community Church of God in Baltimore.
Hmm.
So it was a piano at her house. Um, and, I would always go past it and she wouldn't let us play with it, or, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't mess around with it because that's how she played for the church. So she didn't want that thing getting out of tune.
Yeah.
Right. So, but just fell past it. Then my parents, when we moved from the Bronx to Jersey, our parents bought a piano, a baby grand piano, and restored it. And then being mentored by Jonathan Woodby,
Hmm.
um, I just fell in love with it.
Isn't that something? Like, wow, it's amazing. And I never, I just been a musician ever since, and it just kept evolving, and went to school. I was playing drums in elementary school, playing drums
Hmm.
in middle school, playing jazz band. My mentor was Nat Townsley.
Gotcha. Yes.
Playing
Yes.
jazz band in Erasmus Hall High School, played church drums, like, and then yeah, you just took me back just now.
Yeah, man, you taking me back because we had a similar path. Like
Yeah,
high school, I played in the marching band,
yeah,
um, freshman and sophomore year. So that's where I first learned how to read charts.
yeah.
Then went to Rutgers Newark and studied jazz piano and history of jazz. So
Hmm.
that's where I learned how to read piano charts. I wish I would have kept up with it because
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I can't read nothing now. It's all by ear.
I have been recently, because these little things are coming up on your phone now, like little notes like that, bop, bop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that has kind of piqued my interest back in it. So I have been, like periodically just reading a chart and seeing if I could, grab it right away. I've been
Yeah.
doing that lately. But I better be careful because I gotta, if I get it, I'm going to play organ in somebody's church, and because they
Yes.
give me more money than me.
Which actually walks me right into my next question.
Yeah.
I gave you the heads up backstage, so here we go. All
Yes.
right, there's some guys that can play the organ, but you can play the organ. You know what I'm saying? So I need your top five, dead or alive, New York organists of all time. No order.
Okay, thank you. You took that pressure off.
Yeah, I
No
took that
order.
off. Yeah, I
I'm
took
saying
the
this
weight
right
off.
now to everybody. No order. Top 5 dead or alive organists.
It's hard.
My
No,
brother
it's hard.
Melvin is one. Melvin Crispell.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do 5, but I'm gonna lump
You
James.
put some honorable mentions in there.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lump. It's gonna be Butch Melvin Hall. That's the name of that person. Isaiah's his first
I
name.
got it.
Isaiah's his first name. Melvin's his middle name. Hall is his last name.
That's so
Isaiah
but
Melvin Hall.
I totally got it.
Isaiah Melvin Hall is one
Oh my
person.
goodness, yes. Because Butch, he started it, then it, went to
Not
Melvin,
really.
then it went to
Not
James.
really. Not really. Alfred White.
But I'm saying in terms of from him, they came behind him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Isaiah Melvin Hall is that one person. That's one.
You wild for that, but I'm gonna let you ride. Go ahead.
Now, I look at church organists probably from a different vantage point than most people, because as a preacher and having built a chemistry with some musicians,
I understand.
People are great. So I got to go with Herbie Sales, who was my musician here at the church for a long time. That's number 2. I got to go with Charles Minor Jr., who is he's playing for me right now.
Now, is that the son of Charles Minor?
That's the son of Charles Minor. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. So, Isaiah Melvin Hall, Herbie Sales, who is actually Travis Sales' cousin.
Okay.
Charles Minor Jr. I have preached, and Clinton has backed me up. And
yeah, Tim can go.
That is Tim Clinton is a wild chemistry that we've had, and it's only happened. It's happened a very few times, but every time it happened, it was like pow. And
that's 4.
That's 4. And Lauren Dawson.
Okay, that's an eclectic list. You put about 8 names in there, but yeah, that's an eclectic 5. I like that. I'm gonna throw a few honorable mentions in there. I already talked about Jonathan Woodby. Got to throw him in there because he was with R.W. Schambach during those 10 Crusades. So I got to put him in there. Of course, you got to put some of the young guns in there. Corey Henry, Glenn Gibson, all those guys are phenomenal.
They're insane. I've never heard them bad.
No,
I've never heard them bad.
No.
I think like I said, like I see it from this different. Like I'm not shedding anymore.
Yeah, no, they'll make you not want to play. Like when Corey did that tribute to Melvin Crispell, "Wonderful Is Your Name," like I didn't want to play no more. Like that was just insane. And I watched it. I probably watched that at least 20 or 30 times.
I was there.
Were you?
I was there.
Okay, so you got to tell me, like, what was that experience in that live?
It was like watching a 29-point comeback from the Knicks.
Yes, sir. We're going to get there too. But
it had that same feel to it.
Really?
Right? Like you were just shocked that he did some of the stuff that he did, that he placed some of the things.
Yeah.
Yeah, he placed it. It was like.
It was perfect. It wasn't doing too much. It wasn't too busy.
Yeah.
It was just right in the pocket.
And I think what was even more awesome about it was that the way he played that song, you would have never heard Melvin play it that way.
Right.
But we all received it as this, like it's probably one of the greatest organist tributes you will
Absolutely.
ever hear.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? From somebody playing the song of the person who they, that they're attributing it to. Like, that's Melvin's song. It's a staple song in Melvin's repertoire. And the way Corey played it, you'll never hear it played that way again ever.
No.
And two, you would have never heard Melvin play it that way. And three, if Melvin was alive, Melvin would have went crazy. Like he would have, like Melvin would have, if Melvin was alive to hear that tribute, Melvin would be talking about that tribute right now.
Absolutely.
Like he would talk about it. To know Mel, he would talk about that tribute every single day. Yeah.
No, that was the ultimate right there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm a foodie, right? So, and I'm from the Bronx. So I need you to give me 3 underrated food spots in Brooklyn that I should check out the next time I'm home.
3 underrated food spots in Brooklyn that you should check out when you home. What kind of food?
Oh, it really doesn't matter.
There's a soul food spot. There's a soul food spot in my old neighborhood of Greenpoint. It used to be Greenpoint. They call it Williamsburg now, but I refuse to bow down to the image. So I still call it Greenpoint. It's called A Taste of Heaven. It's owned by people who actually watched me grow up.
Okay.
This place is called A Taste of Heaven. They've been number 1 on the some kind of something soul food. I don't know, but and it's crazy every single day. They're not open on Mondays, so you got that spot, A Taste of Heaven. Another place that I love here in Brooklyn is Patrick's.
Okay. Patrick's
is on, I think it's on Clausen. No, it's on Rogers. It's on Rogers and St. Mark's or something like that. Rogers, and it's Patrick's Steakhouse is the name of it.
Okay.
They got very, very, very good lamb chops.
Oh, there you go. That's it right there. You're talking my language.
Yeah, they got very good lamb chops. So you got A Taste of Heaven, you got Patrick's, and then I'm a pizza guy. Most people know that I am a pizza guy, and I recommend Carmine's. If it's in Brooklyn, I recommend Carmine's on Graham Avenue, right off of Metropolitan.
Okay. Now, there was a pizza spot that I saw on Instagram that they put oxtails on the pizza.
Doesn't belong. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. And I like oxtails, but I don't want to like.
You don't want to mix it up?
That's dumb. That's dumb. I don't understand it. I won't understand it. I won't allow anybody to try to make me understand.
You shall not be moved.
Nah.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
I'm not even going to say the name of that place because I don't even want people to look it up. Actually, like
I think it's Cuts and Slices. I think it's the
you
name.
said the name of it. There you go. Like, yeah.
Because what we do, me and my wife, shout out to my wife Janelle. Our thing is going to check out new food spots. So like here in Jacksonville, it's like a foodtopia. It's, when I tell you, it's every type of food that you could think of and every cuisine. Mm-hmm. So we just go around the city usually on date night and just try to find new restaurants and try to find new spots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm curious.
You said Brooklyn. Me and my wife actually like a place called Cafeteria.
Okay.
On 17th Street in Manhattan, which is amazing as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to add that to the list for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to take a quick break, and then on the other side of the break, we'll get into First Lady
Okay.
and also the new project, If They Never Clap. So everybody stay tuned. Be right back.
Nelly's joyful treats, the best way to eat. Sweet taste of soul in every bowl. It's the best in town. Custom cakes of crown. Place your orders to eat. Nelly's joyful treat. If you want the best, forget the rest. Flavor in every bowl, sweet taste of soul. From custom cakes to soulful plates, you want to eat Nelly's joyful treat.
This is me at 19 years old making mediocre beats. I was working a job and I was making $0 off of my music. This is me now making industry quality beats and making what I made in a year back then in 1 month. If you're a music producer who wants to make better music that people will love and sell your beats, loops, and sound kits online independently, I'm about to show you how I 3 times my 9-to-5 income and improve the quality of my music, all while having nothing but a laptop and a phone. My name is Eben. I'm a platinum music producer who's made a full-time career out of selling my music online, and that's allowed me to work with artists like Lil Durk, Rod Wave, Lil TJ, and many other Billboard charting artists. Some huge problems that you and other struggling producers are having is that your beats just aren't industry level. And that's why artists and producers just aren't using your beats and loops. And then, even if you improve the quality of your beats and loops, artists and producers still won't respond to you because your social medias just aren't attractive. Another huge problem that producers have is making beats and nothing ever happens with them and they just die on your hard drive. Your career will stay stagnant this way because you have no plan. And a lot of producers are scared to post themselves and their craft. And you'll never attract the audience this way because no one will ever know who you are. One way of doing this is making a bunch of beats in a bunch of different subgenres, aiming to connect with any random artists or producers with more followers than you, exporting low quality beats and just hoping for the best, aimlessly posting beats on BeatStars and just praying that someone buys them. And the rest of the beats we make just sit and die on our hard drive and nothing ever happens with it. My method is making beats and loops in a specific subgenre and then maximizing that lane. Then we perfect our beats and loops in that subgenre and then build our brand around that niche. We maximize our social medias with professional appeal, and that way we're attracting artists and producers that actually want to work with us.
I don't know what to do. I'm ready to quit. I am at my breaking point, and I feel like this is it. I want to scream. I'm tired of this pain. I can't let go of the hurt and shame. Who can I call in my time of need? I feel overwhelmed. I need relief.
All right, make sure you follow and like Nelly's Joyful Treats on Instagram and Facebook. Go place your orders and use my code AKBS so you can get 10% off that sweet taste of soul. Producers, go follow Eben on Instagram at Eben on the Track and make sure to use our code AKBS for 25% off when you enroll in the 111 Academy. And go download our new single, Cry for Help. at Bandcamp at KANMcollective.bandcamp.com. And when you do, I will send you a thank you email or text from our business line so we can show you how much we appreciate your support. All right, we are back with L. Butler. We got the Bishop back with us. And let's first get into the video and then we'll get into the new project. So First Lady, first of all, it's a great beat selection. The beat is hard, and a really unique message. So, give me the backstory on the inspiration behind First Lady and how it came together creatively.
That song is a product of me trying to reconcile my marriage.
Wow.
The name of that project that song is on is actually called The Family Dynamic. And we were in Splitsville, actually. We were married for 20 at that time. We had been married for 20 years, and we just went through this rough patch where we were separated. We got separated, and once the Lord finally got a hold of me and told me to go after my family, that album started developing. Like it was wild. Like the way, like I had my own apartment at the time, so I had a studio set up. So I'm producing beats, and as I'm producing them, I'm writing. And originally it was supposed to be like a 5-song LP or EP, and it was supposed to be like a 5-song EP just for my family, right? Because I wanted to, my language is music, and my family knows that when if I send songs to them or whatever, I'm speaking the depths of my heart. So I was trying to put together a collection of expressions as it pertained to how I felt about my family, what they meant to me. So I was trying to do like maybe 5 songs, but it just kept developing, and song after song just kept coming out, man. And I was in the house producing, and then my girl Sherelle Cruz, she was coming and enhancing some of the beats. First Lady is one of them.
Okay.
It just happened, and that song. I remember one time me and my wife was having this conversation while I was trying to express to her that I wanted to try again. And my wife said that in ministry, she felt like she lost herself.
Wow.
And when she said that, that's how that song started coming about, because I wanted her to know that this time around, she didn't have to be the typical first lady. She didn't have to be the hat, and she could be herself.
Yeah,
because there is a demographic of women who want to come to Christ, but they need to see somebody like her in order to walk through that door towards their soul being saved and their relationship with Christ developing. And so she never been the typical first lady. Nah, she not the hypocritical first lady. It's just
yeah. No, the message resonates because, to your point, this younger generation and the millennial generation, they're not really checking for traditional church like that.
Yeah.
So you gotta meet them where they are, and come with some innovation, because they'll tune out traditional church. They're gonna tune that out.
Yeah.
So I just think it's a timely message. It's really and that you create a project for your family. I think that's very admirable. I didn't do a project. I just created a song for my sweet lady. That's my nickname for her. So while wedding.
Mhm.
I created a song for her. So we got a kind of another commonality.
Yeah.
Now we got to get to the new project. If they never clap,
Mhm.
title alone just drew me in.
Yeah.
Um, tell me the reason why did you go with that for the title of the new project?
So the project went through a carousel of names, right?
Oh wow, okay.
Because it's my last one.
Yeah, okay. Reggie Parker said the same thing on my show, so I'm not going for it. But continue.
Nah, Kenny, it's my last one, yo. Like I'll do features, but to put together an entire project, I don't see that happening. It's
Okay.
just it's just a lot. I don't think I'll ever stop writing. I don't think I'll ever, stop feeling the itch to rap because I'm a rapper since 1986. So that's a part of it.
Continue.
Yeah.
100%.
But putting together a whole
Oh
project.
no, it's a lot of work. I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of work.
But so this album went through a carousel of titles. It was at one point it was Street Church. At another point it was oh man, The Way You Are. It just went through crazy names. And then one day me and my son was sitting and he was like, yo, like if this is it, you need to be making a statement. And so at first we thought it doesn't matter anymore. The name of the album was going to be It Doesn't Matter Anymore.
Okay.
And then out of nowhere, the kid texts me while he's on his way to work. He was like, yo, Dad, here's the title, If They Never Clap. Right? So the story behind that title is I was feeling a way about not really being recognized in the Christian hip hop community.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point where I really felt like I was overlooked.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth of the matter is many people in the Christian hip hop community, they do it because they was influenced by me. They saw me doing it as a younger guy, in Brooklyn, the young minister that was a Christian rapper. But somehow I got lost in the process. I got lost in the part where it comes to recognizing the guys that do it, or the pioneers, or the OGs, or whatever. And I got in my feelings about it. In getting in my feelings about it, when I went into the studio to begin recording this album, and shout out to my brother Chris Thompson, who produced this entire album, I did a song called Church Rapper. And the reason why I did this song is because the guy, Marcus Hall, who is over the Kingdom Choice Awards,
Okay.
I overheard that he said, well, Butler's nice, but he's a church rapper.
Oh.
I was like, what is a church rapper? Right.
Right.
I immediately got offended by it, and I wrote a diss track. If you now the version on the album is not the version that I actually wrote.
Okay.
And the reason why the version that I actually wrote is not on the album is because down the line, me and Marcus talked.
Okay.
And I called him because I didn't want to put the song out and blindside him with me taking jabs at him.
Yeah.
And on top of the fact, he don't rap. So it's not like he was going to be able to respond. He would have had to go and get somebody to respond to me. And then it would have kept going because I would have got at them too.
Yeah, it went left. Yeah, for sure.
It would have went left, right? So I called him and I was like, yo, bro, I did this song because I'm feeling this way. And the Christ-like thing to do is to hit you with it, right? Rich Dolphin, who was another Christian hip hop artist, was like, yo, L, you need to call him and find out what he meant by that. And when I spoke to him, he was like, yo, L, he said, it's not that I don't think you dope. It's that you are somebody different to us in the Christian hip hop culture, right? We know you can rap, but you have taken on the persona of Bishop Butler so much that we actually love seeing you there.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you represent the guy who covers us
Okay.
as a bishop.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we see you come out of your mitre and your cope and your cassock and you throw your hat to the side and you looking like somebody from Mobb Deep or MOP,
Yeah.
it touches us a different way because we really want to hear you prophesy, because we know that if you speak a word over our lives, it's coming to pass. So when he expressed it like that, he was like, yo, I didn't want it. I wasn't trying to offend you or disrespect you. It's just like,
He was actually honoring you in a different lane.
He was honoring me in a
Yes.
different lane. And I had to agree with him because he was like, yo, L, you put music out and then you disappear. Right? You won't market it, you won't push it. We don't see nothing. You put it out, we listen to it, and then we don't hear from you no more until you're dropping something else. And he was like, I don't ever know how really serious you are about being an artist, but I know that it has to do with your preaching itinerary. So I was like, yo, I apologize. I went on his show, I publicly spoke it, and then I rewrote the second verse to Church Rapper. And then the song It Doesn't Matter Anymore, which was going to be the name of the album, that talks about it pretty. I lyrically translated the conversation that he and I had.
Interesting.
And talked to myself about, yo, like, it doesn't matter anymore. You got to get off of that, because the truth of the matter is you are a bishop in the Lord's church. You are somebody that your generation looks at as the upper statesman in the kingdom. And let's just be honest, your season to do that has passed you. And to be honest with you, bro, like, we got to know when our season to do certain things has passed us, right? Had 53074 was the first album that I dropped. I dropped it in 2020 during the pandemic, but I was sitting on that album for 15 years.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? Had I dropped it 15 years prior to the pandemic, maybe things would have been a little differently. Maybe my voice would have been recognized a little bit more in the community of Christian hip hop. And so because I wouldn't say wasted that time, I did not jump on it when I could have. Now you're trying to make up for lost time by dropping album after album after album. Nah, it doesn't. Here, just, if you got the music, let it go, but don't be out here trying to tour with it, like, because you have a job to do now. God has called you into this place now. You are no longer just here in the mountain talking to this burning bush. Now you got to go on this side and go to Egypt and free the people. You're no longer in Egypt freeing the people. Now you got to cross this Red Sea. You no longer at this Red Sea. Now you got to go up into the mountain and pass this off to a Joshua.
Yes.
And so that's just, so if they never clap, is, like, this is what it is. It doesn't matter anymore. If they never clap, I gave y'all my heart in this music. I gave y'all the lyrics that God gave me. And if they never clap, as long as they hear it, I'm good.
Yeah, I think sometimes as creatives, that's got to be almost a mindset that we have to take, because when it comes to, especially in the independent space, getting support, that's the biggest challenge that you have.
Yeah.
So you got to be okay if they never clap. Got to be okay if they don't share your music. You got to be okay if they don't, congratulate you, and
Yeah.
all of those things that come along with creating and releasing things.
Yes.
So yeah, man, I think it's a timely. It's a timely message, and it's something as creatives we got to be okay with,
Yeah.
because it's a greater purpose.
Yep.
You got to be okay with the greater purpose. But like you, so like the single that we just played the trailer for, that was sitting on my hard drive. Me and my partner, shout out to Tobias Tanker Jr., we did that in like 2018,
Mm-hmm.
2019, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom's birthday was the 29th of June, and I forgot about it. And I was like, what can I do? Do something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I just released this song. On her birthday, she was one of the people that, she was in my Patreon every month and supporting. So I put it out for her birthday. And that's how Cry for Help became a single. Because it's not even released under, um, it's released under my production name, which is a whole nother story because of the, um, challenges with the vocalist. I'll just leave it at that. You know about that. How that
Mm-hmm.
goes. All right, but let's keep moving. So shout out to your son for the title. Are there any other collaborators that you want to shout out that helped you with the new project?
There's a song on there called Name Dropping that has Redeemed on it, and Jared All-Star is one of my favorite songs. I didn't really collab with a lot of people on this particular album because I was collabed out on Family Dynamic, right? Like everybody was on that joint. Praise, second song on the album. Jay Hen is on that album.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a minute.
We kind of okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay. Yeah, Praise is about, that's the song I wish that I could have ran through the summer with, but well
Hey
it is
man,
what it is.
it's no timestamp on music.
Yeah.
Circle the block next summer with it.
It's the album is really dope.
It is. I listened to the whole thing. It's really well done.
Thanks, man. Thanks. It's a great body of work. It's 53074 is me just rapping. Family Dynamic is me pouring out my heart. If They Never Clap is me showing you the lyricist.
Mm-hmm.
You're
spitting for
real. Yeah. I was going.
Yeah, nah, for real. Yeah, you was going. So, it's if it's your last project, you definitely, for lack of a better term, you empty your clip.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You emptied your clip.
Facts. Like I like the joint. Oh man, there's so many on there. Like, girl problems. Girl problems is dope. Wow. Crucify him. Crucify him is me rapping from Pontius Pilate's point of view.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great angle.
Yeah. So I'm doing it from that, and then so like that there's a section in the album where the movie Jesus of Nazareth kind of motivated me in that section. There's a 3-song section. First song is called Who Is This? The second song is called Crucify Him. The third song is called Father Forgive Him.
Mm-hmm.
And so Who Is This? I'm speaking from the crowd point of view on Palm Sunday. crucify him. I'm speaking from Pontius Pilate's point of view. Father, forgive them. I'm speaking from his point of view on the cross.
Oh, that's a dope like set for Resurrection Sunday.
That's exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, when you listen to the album, those of you that listen to it, when you listen to the album this time, listen to it, or those 3 songs.
Yeah, I gotta go back now. Yeah, now this yeah, I gotta go back. Yeah, I gotta go back and listen to it in that.
Yeah,
because that tells a story.
It tells a story, 3 songs straight.
Yeah, that's 3 movements. Yeah, and you know, and one of the most important stories that we have in Christendom.
Exactly. I like Girl Problems.
Ticker Tape was dope too.
That's the first song coming out the gate. Yeah.
Yeah, Ticker Tape was dope.
Basketball, you know, that's you know, that's the basketball player in me.
Yeah, and you know, of course, since we just had our Knicks win the championship, it was you know, it was perfect.
Yeah,
which
man.
actually, you know, leads me to my last question as we get ready to wrap things up. So you do tell my audience about your sports live stream show that you and the cast that you do the show with.
Actually, I might be on now. Let me see.
Oh, they might be waiting for you. So we gotta wrap this up.
They might be waiting for me now. Are they? Let me see. No, it looks like we might have taken a day off today.
Okay.
So a church guy sports show. It was birthed maybe like 3 playoffs ago, right? I did a live watching the playoff game here in the office, and then D-Lo called me and was like, yo, we just need to go live as a post game. And it just happened, like evolved from there, and you know, like became like a podcast and money generating. Like I'm like, dude, like, come on, it's just another thing added to my life.
Right. No, but it's fun. I was tuning in, especially during the playoff run. Post game, I was tapped in.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. You know, it's fun, you know, as bishops. I think because 3 of us on there are bishops. Davey Wright is a superintendent in the church.
Right.
And we just shoot. Davey don't come on after losses. He don't come on after Nick losses. As a matter of fact, Davey don't come on unless it's basketball season, because he's not talking about no other sport.
Oh, it's just basketball he talks about.
It's just basketball for him.
Okay.
When we start talking WWE, you will notice he clicks right off. Like,
got you.
He's going. But we have a lot of fun doing that, man. A lot of wars.
Oh, for sure. Because in the comments, guys be trying to go like, you know, Jason Hendrickson, who's torn between 2 opinions. 1 minute he's got on Knicks gear, and then the next minute he's a Celtics fan. He's just confused.
Next question. Nah, not doing it.
He knows what it is, man. And listen, this all boils down to we get it. We know you produced Desiree Jackson's project. You was a producer on her project, and you cool with Mark Jackson. We got it, bro. Let it go. You're a Knicks fan. You're not a Celtics fan. Just stop.
He's not a Knicks fan.
He's just confused.
I don't even think Jay is a basketball fan. I think he's a I think he's a playoffs fan. I think he's a playoffs fan. You know, you got those guys, because I'm not sure if you can catch him watching a game during the season at any point in the season, except for if the Knicks are playing Boston or the playoffs.
Yes, absolutely.
Like
he'll pop up with his post. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Or and if Boston wins,
he's jumping right out there. Yes.
Yeah, he's coming. Like,
and then you can't find him if they lose. You can't find
him. No.
Hey man, Tim Clinton, he's another one. When that broom came out, boy, he went off the grid.
So Tim Clinton is my guy. I'm not sure if he's watching tonight, but I need to apologize to him because he pissed me off. He really pissed me off. So here's my thing, Kenny. As a Knicks fan who has not been a fan of any other basketball
hard. Yes, sir.
in my life,
Same.
right? As a 52-year-old Knicks fan, that means
We're waiting our whole life for this.
I've missed a championship by a year. Okay?
Mhm.
So
I'm 53, so it was the year I was born.
Right. So I was unable to say that I was alive during a Knicks championship. Even if I would not have remembered it happening in 73, at least I would have been able to say I was alive during a Knicks basketball championship, because then I wouldn't hear people saying it's never going to happen in your lifetime. Like, those are the words, right? And 84 was when I became a full-blown Knicks fan.
Gotcha.
I went to my first game in 86 and got to see Dr. J.
Nice.
Play against the Knicks. There was no way I was going to be a Philadelphia fan. I had to go Knicks.
Okay.
Right? So I don't like antagonistic Knicks haters.
Oh yeah, and that's Tim.
Right? And I think Tim, like, because to me, especially when you have rooted for a franchise that had the privilege of winning one or two, to continue to rub it in my face and antagonize me. Now, most people, oh, it's just basketball. Not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not for me.
That's right. We hoopers. Yeah, it's different.
I play basketball.
That's right.
I've been on the court pretending to be the Knicks. This is a part, like, I'm bleeding orange and blue.
For sure.
And so when you're constantly poking at us and digging at us and poking at us, I start feeling like, yo, you're really insensitive to my feelings.
Yeah, I understand my plight.
You'll be like, oh, that's gay, L. Stop it. Like,
yeah, no, you're not understanding my plight. Yeah, it's been a lot of heartache. Yeah.
And so to continue to, like, I mean, like, it was just so Tim, Jason, and a few other people, like, yo, y'all really gonna do this? Boston won a championship. I'm not beefing with y'all about Boston. Cleveland won a championship only because you took two players from the Knicks.
And you had Kyrie, who's a New Jersey guy.
You had Kyrie. Your man LeBron convinced management to go and steal Shumpert and J.R. Smith.
That's right.
You know, from his man.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody saying nothing to y'all. I let y'all rock.
I let you live. Yep.
Like, yo, enjoy it. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. But now we are having the season of our life.
Right. And you can't celebrate us. Yeah. I feel you.
Don't celebrate. You're going to constantly take jabs, and you're going to constantly antagonize us. So I just was like, yo, whether the Knicks win or lose, I'm blocking every. Or win. I don't want to hear from none of y'all, because y'all are not cool. Like, it's not cool to take a knife and continue to dig me in my heart. You know what we go through as a fan base.
Yes.
You know what we deal with. You know the many times we've been let down.
Yes.
You know how many times we've come close and failed. You know about the Reggie Miller villain thing. You know about
Patrick Ewing finger roll, the list goes, John Stark, Super 18, like, the list goes on and on.
Tyrese Halliburton traumatizing us with
Trey Young taking bows, like, it's
your team is not in the playoffs right now. You shouldn't have. Either you're gonna.
And what's even worse, we just swept you around before. Like, you should have went into hiding. Don't even say nothing.
Kenny, yo, my man Tim was prophesying every game. He was prophesying every game. and was a false prophet every single time. I'm glad Brian Kahn didn't get him, because you know Brian Kahn got beef with Tim. I'm glad Brian Kahn didn't say, "Now you false prophet, you." He prophesied every single game, and we swept him. He prophesied. He prophesied that the Atlanta Hawks, when the Atlanta Hawks went up 2-1 on us, he prophesied that series is over. New York is going home. Yeah. And then we blew by them for the next 3 games.
Blew by them.
He prophesied that the 76ers was going to take care of us, because this 76ers team, they are going to run circles around us. X-Comb and
right.
And
we got the young boys, blah, blah, blah. Get out of here.
They fast. That front court, that back court is too fast for the Knicks. Swept. He prophesied that the Cleveland Cavaliers was going to run us out of the gym, because this is not this team is not the team that did not have James Harden when y'all beat them.
First of all, the fact that you were placing your faith in James Harden, that was faulty to begin with. You should have known that.
My man prophesied, and then we went up 2-0 on San Antonio. And my man Tim Clinton, the great Tim Clinton. Tim B. Clinton prophesied that the San Antonio Spurs was going to sweep the next 4 games.
I saw that. I just laughed.
When we lost game 3, oh God, you would have thought the trumpet sound.
Oh,
Tim Clinton was in all his glory.
Hey man, yeah, and Hendrickson too. They was ready.
Hendrickson.
They was ready.
All his glory.
They were ready.
Okay? Both of them and all their glory. And I'm like, look at these two. And when we came back from down 29 points, crickets. No Tim Clinton anywhere. No Jason Hendrickson anywhere.
Hey,
no.
I was tagging him in the comments when y'all went on after that game. Hey man, fight back, because we couldn't find him. Fight back, y'all were killing him. I was like, you gotta fight back.
So as of now, until I speak to him, he cannot come to New York and play organ. He's not allowed into anything Nick related. I don't want to see. And Tim is my man. Yo, if I'm preaching and he's on the organ, I know it's gonna be pandemonium.
But that means you only on the road. You can't, not in New York. When you're on the road,
not in New York. When if I come to Jacksonville and you want to play for me, play for me in Jacksonville. Not here. You're not allowed to play here. Because if I see you on that organ in New York, I'm throwing a Knick jersey at you and you're gonna have to put it on.
That's so funny. So you had those trolls, and then I had trolls. So I coach high school basketball here. So one of the kids that I coach, his dad is a Spurs fan. So he was in my story, same false prophet. Oh, it's gonna be a blowout. Oh, we're coming back, and Knicks, Spurs in 5, this, that, and the third. And I was screenshotting it. Because you're not gonna go in the stories and be quiet. No, I'm gonna put you on blast.
Yeah.
So you gotta do that, man, because like you're not gonna. And then on 4th of July, so I went live 4th of July, just talking or whatever, talking about the new single. And one of the guys, because I used to do a sports live stream show too called Real Talk. And one of the guys I used to do it with, Freddie Henderson, he's in Texas. And so he got on my live. He's like, yeah, bring me on. Yeah, this man came on there talking about this is the luckiest championship of all time. What? Goodbye. Out of here. Throw him off. We're not having that. You're not going to rain on our parade. You're not going to discredit what we did, because that was a historic run. And we're not taking no talk back. That was one of the greatest playoff runs that we've ever seen. And Jalen Brunson has proven that he's a number 1 option, that he's a top 5 player in the league, bar none.
Yeah.
When anybody says anything different, hell, man, we're not hearing you. You're not valid.
With an injured wrist.
Yes.
With an injured wrist that nobody said nothing about until season was over.
Right.
With an injured wrist. Don't tell me now. You watch the show, you know I am not the biggest Jalen Brunson fan. Or at least I wasn't.
Now, you got to give it to him.
I was not the biggest Jalen Brunson fan because I believe that dribbling the ball 50 times as opposed to dribbling maybe 15.
I understand.
Like I feel like you and at the point that you really don't have an elite handle. You know, you don't have an elite handle.
Yeah, he's efficient. He's more efficient than he is like somebody like Kai that could just dance and play around with you.
So I got annoyed, but I saw something different in Jalen Brunson in this playoffs. And then when they switched and had Cat,
that was the turning point.
That's the turning point. He running the point 5.
Yes, that was the turning point.
That was it. That was it. And he allowed it, like you the captain, but he's like, nah, this is working. This is where we going at, and it just like it ran us 13 games straight.
Absolutely,
it ran us 13 games straight, yo. You know, we overcame the odds. Every team that first of all, every team we faced in the playoffs, everybody had us losing to them.
Absolutely.
When we went down 2-1 to Atlanta, they had us losing.
Everybody was writing us off. Yep. Everybody was panicking. I had to calm my cousin down. I was like, you got to calm down. I said, we going back to Atlanta. That's going to be home. That's going to be a neutral court because Knicks fans is going to be just as many Knicks fans out there as Hawks fans.
MSG
and we gave away that game too. So I wasn't worried at all.
Yeah. Like when we went up against Philly was supposed to beat us because they too fast on the backcourt. We went up against Cleveland. Cleveland was supposed to beat us because what was they, the 3rd seed? No.
Yeah, I believe so.
Were they the 3rd seed? I
gotta look it up.
Give me the 3rd seed. Cleveland was the 4th seed. But we had a matchup, like our matchup with them was pretty even, supposedly, because James Harden. But James Harden got raked at the coals.
Like you're asking a leopard to change his spots.
Yeah.
Like James Harden, great player, gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. But he just he has not shown that he can show up in clutch moments and, lift the team. Like he shrinks.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. His track record has proven that. And back to Jason Hendrickson, now you got that same problem with Paul George. Good luck. Good luck with PG.
That's going to be bad. Philly is seeing the second coming of their James Harden trade. Because that's nothing but that's the James Harden trade to Philly all over again. Right? And Paul George is on the downside of his career.
He can't stay healthy.
That's over. That's going to be a catastrophe.
Yeah, this might cost Brad Stevens his job.
Yeah, and then also I think you gotta be realistic. You are not explosive anymore after rupturing your Achilles tendon. Your explosiveness is
you got to play under the rim. Yes.
Gone forever. I don't care how young you are. When you rupture your Achilles, when you rupture a tendon, your explosiveness is gone. Why? Because it was your explosiveness that ruptured it.
Yes, great point.
You don't rupture a tendon just because you ruptured it. You ruptured it because you exploded. You watch those injuries, or I wish I had a video of my injury a couple of summers ago when I went to the basket. I don't know why at 50 years old.
You was bugging.
I thought that I could do a bounce alley-oop and
go. Oh, you was bugging.
I was wilding out.
Yeah, you was bugging.
but there was nobody in the park. There was no one on the court. So I figured if I miss it, I won't be embarrassed.
Yeah.
The explosiveness. It wasn't when I came down, Kenny, that I felt it. It was on the way up.
Really?
On the way up. When I planted and gathered and went up.
Yeah.
I went up and heard pow. It sounded like a gunshot.
Wow.
It sounded like a gunshot, dog. And listen to me. When I saw the MRI, there's no coming back from that. Because now you know the reason why it happened was because you exploded.
Yeah.
The reason why it happened is because you took off. You planted and you tried to jump off of it. Your explosiveness is gone. I don't care what. So your man's, what's his name? What's the boy name?
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Not gonna be the same. Not gonna be the same.
Yeah, he's gonna have to rely. Yeah, he's gonna have to rely him. Yeah, they're both gonna have to rely on their skills because to your point, like that, the balance and explosiveness is just not going to be there. So, yeah. Good luck, man. Hey, sir, you get no sympathy from me. That helps us. Now Philly will. They're dangerous. They're dangerous because you think about that. Only problem is you can't count on Embiid.
Not enough basketballs.
That too. They're gonna have to figure that out.
Not enough basketballs.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure. But if you want to win, you're gonna have to sacrifice. So we're gonna see who's gonna sacrifice for the betterment of the team.
What's gonna happen is they're gonna stunt Edgecombe's.
I can see that
development.
Yeah, because he's gonna have to take a back seat.
He's the one who's going to take the back seat.
100%.
And he's the one that was actually on his way to breakout seasons.
Yeah.
They're gonna stunt that development because now you're paying MB too much for him to be a fourth option
player. Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, he's gonna be the 2 or the 3 option. You really can't make him the 3rd option because there ain't nobody that can really deal with him down in the box when he's healthy. A 50% healthy Embiid is dangerous in the league.
Yeah.
He can pull you out. He can box you down.
Yeah, 3-level scorer. Yeah. Yeah, but the only thing is you can't count on him. You can't count on him to give you like even 75% is that's a stretch for him to play 75% of the game. So
yeah,
I just think that's going to be tough. But look, man, we could do this all night.
All night.
So as we wrap up, tell my audience how to connect to you on social media. Shout out your church and tell people the service times and all that stuff if they want to come and visit.
We here in Brooklyn, 474 Ralph Avenue. We start service every Sunday at 1:15 p.m. We're out of service at least by 3 if the Holy Ghost let us loose. 474 Ralph Avenue. You could get me on Facebook. I think my Facebook name is Robert Vincent Butler II on Facebook. I'm L Butler on Instagram and X. The album is on all streaming platforms. Go grab it. Matter of fact, go get all 3 albums.
Absolutely.
Let's run up the numbers. I promise you will not be disappointed. I honestly believe, and I'm not saying it because it's mine, but I really, really believe that all 3 albums is no skip albums. And it's for the person who loves the word and loves their walk with God, but and wants to hear their walk with God conveyed in the hip hop culture. Like I think you will love it. I got a few books on Amazon. Let There Be Order in the Church, Long Live the Church, That Oil for This Church, The Blackout is Over, the Married Man Moment, which is a 40-day journal on becoming the husband she always wanted, and a new book coming out, Understanding the Episcopacy. What does it mean to be a bishop? That's me. I'm a simple guy. Love everybody. Thanks for having me, Kenny. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we can come again.
Yeah, my pleasure. My platform is always available whenever. We got to get you back to talk about that book because that was a really catchy title. And I remember, it was some time back, but I caught one of your lives where you was kind of ranting about the protocol. And one thing that I never forgot, you was like, stop wearing these busy socks with your, that's not the time. I was laughing, but you were right. It's not the time to be wearing the loud socks when you got on your clergy attire. It's not the time for that.
Yeah. They be wilding. They be wilding with it. They be wilding with it. They just do the most, man. And hopefully, I really believe that my generation is a part of the repair of the church and not the reproach. That's what I believe, and I'm excited about this next season in the existence.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, you're welcome back to come back and talk about the book, and we'll talk offline. We got something that's happening down here in terms of a radio seminar and showcase that if you want to be a part of it, you're more than welcome to come down and spit some bars.
Absolutely. More than welcome. Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for being on the NK video show.
Absolutely, man.
All right. That's going to be it for this episode of the NK video show. I want to thank L. Butler again for joining me. If you have any questions, comments, would like your brands and services to be advertised and promoted on the show, or if you want your video to be featured on the show, send an email to KEbnMusicPub@gmail.com. You can become a patron on my Patreon page. Just go to patreon.com/ANYKENY to get exclusive virtual backstage access and free show merchandise. Or you can order your merchandise at the online store, which is KANMcollective.threadless.com. Again, that's KANMcollective.threadless.com. Shout out to all my patrons and people who have ordered merchandise. I so appreciate your support. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Coach_ANYKENY and follow me on social media at Coach_ANYKENY on Instagram and TikTok. Go download Cry for Help on Bandcamp. Follow us on Instagram at KANM and follow my Facebook music page, NK Music, which is spelled capital ANY, capital KE, lowercase b, lowercase n, and capital Y. So until next time, remember, be positive on purpose.
Platform for all indies to share.